Situation just got crazy, bro. America's fucked. I already saw what happened in this. I'm going to let Decoy Voice go over this. I'm going to weigh in. If you want to see how bad America is right now, you're going to realize how much more screwed it is, as well as who are the ones doing the screwing of this country who do not give a fuck about its citizens at all. Hopefully it goes over the clip, and if it doesn't, I have it pulled up for later. Let's get into it.
State of the Union was genius, as it basically was a test for the left. Is your hatred of Trump stronger than your love for Americans? And they failed that test for 90 minutes straight.
Yep.
If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Can you believe that no Democrats stood up for that? Can you believe none, no Democrats stood up for this? That these people do not value its country's people before illegal immigrants. It is shocking. The point of the U.S. government is to take care of the United States people, not illegal criminals who are violating the law to be here. I mean, this is crazy. These people hate Trump so much that they're willing to forego logic. I want to remind you, when Obama did the same thing as Donald Trump, they all cheered. Now Trump does it, and so it's a bad thing. Crazy how that works, right?
As basically every single Democrat on the left refused to stand or even clap.
Insane. Insane. Yep, insane.
To which...
Hey. He caught their ass in 4K, man. Oh, look, it's post-time skip Tectone.
Trump quickly called them out.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself.
True.
And act serious.
I can't believe that these are the people who are on the left representing that party. And I can't believe that these are the people who are supporting illegal immigrants in our country, actively poisoning the media to push propaganda like this in order to have our nation become even worse. My only gripe with Trump is that he's not deporting more people. I don't think he's done enough yet. 300,000, that's rookie numbers. I want to see 3 million. I don't think there's enough people getting kicked out of this country yet. And it's crazy. If you just look at the representatives, you go, oh, okay, I get it.
Penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens, in many cases, drug lords.
There they go. More migrants coming to our country and tell Donald Trump how much he hates the country because he just wants Americans to be treated first, to be treated the best first, to take care of Americans first. I can't believe that this is the person saying that, well, actually, I think you're racist. So quick to call him racist. It's insane. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Murderers all over our country. They're blocking the removal of these people.
As those...
Man, I can't believe that these two are the ones who are the most upset about it. Holy fuck.
As those two congresswomen time and time again show us, not only do they refuse to represent Americans, they seem to despise anybody that does. As conservatives eventually drowned out their chants with USA.
Good.
But then it appears...
See, all these people think Donald Trump is a racist until a real racist walks in the door. Just wait, man. They'll feel my aura.
She
spiritual
chants
pressure.
KKK. Nobody seems to hate...
Wait, no way.
Chants
You chant USA, you want Americans taken care of, they call you a Nazi, they say you're a part of the KKK. Is this not the most picture-perfect representation of what the left has been doing to our country for years? This is insane. If I were the president, I would revoke her citizenship and deport her back to this fucking country, to wherever the fuck she's from. This is pathetic.
Nobody seems to hate America more than the people that travel all the way around the globe to come here.
Yep.
Claim their home country is superior in every way, but we need to admit unlimited amounts of people from their country seeking asylum. But if we say we're proud of this country, then we're the Klan. Their logic only sounds stupid because it is stupid.
Yep.
So it wasn't the only time Trump called out the left for not standing for America.
Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm
Yep.
telling you. They're crazy.
Yep. True.
No one
True.
will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly.
Yep.
Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your...
If you don't know who Irina Zarutska is, if you don't have your finger on the pulse of politics and what's going on in the world, that's okay. Irina Zarutska was a lone refugee from Ukraine who fled her country, her war-torn country, to come to someplace better. She comes to America. She was, your typical girl. She supported BLM. She even had the Black Lives Matter thing and an LGBTQ flag in her room. She goes on a bus. She's minding her own business. She's browsing Twitter on her phone. She has her headphones in, and a man stands up, a large black man, and he stabs her in the neck 3 times. Dies instantly, looks around all of the other black people on the bus. Nobody help her. Nobody even checks on her at all. While he's walking around the bus with her blood dripping from his hand saying, I got that white girl, I got that white girl, I got that white girl. And nobody gave a fuck. She died scared and alone, minding her own business when she was even supporting those same people that hate her. The BLM flag was fake. It's debunked. Okay. I don't know if that's true or not, but from the footage, everything else I said was confirmed to be true, and it is a horrible, horrible scene to see.
magnificent daughter, Irina. How do you not stand?
Oh, also, if you're wondering who that woman is to the left of Irina's mom, I believe that's Charlie Kirk's wife, I believe.
How do you not stand? How do you not stand?
As their hypocrisy is sickening, the party that wears Ukrainian flags refusing to stand for a Ukrainian woman who was murdered, proving once again the left has absolutely zero virtues other than everything Trump stands for is evil, therefore they'll represent anything opposite of him, up to and including the murder of innocent immigrant woman coming home from work, as they won't stand for that, but will stand for raising taxes.
All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary massive tax cuts.
Why the fuck would you not want? Oh my God. Like, guys, we're losing our mind. And what's crazy is I haven't even seen this. And I'm seeing people who are saying Donald Trump is destroying the country right now. And instead of it being called MAGA, they're calling it FAGA, which is crazy because they say using gay as a slur is offensive. It's like everything bad that could happen to our country, they support. And anything good, they go up against. It's fucking crazy.
It's literally brain rot at this point, as Trump is basically baiting them with, here's a popular take that Americans love, let's see if they're stupid enough to go against it. As the left's favorite Native American was angry that Trump hasn't said anything about childcare, but to my understanding, he did.
The Somali pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery...
Yep. Hey. Zoom in more. Zoom in more. Yep. Goddamn, bro. Get their ass, man. Hey, W cameraman.
corruption, and law.
They should put in the bottom, live Somali reaction. 6-7.
Lawlessness are the norm, not the exception.
Now that's crazy work for the cameraman to cut to Omar when talking about piracy. But remember, Nick Shirley found massive amounts of fraud in Minnesota, with several alleged million-dollar childcare facilities in her community. Many of them has since been closed down, but mysteriously, not a single story has come out about Minnesotans crying over the loss of childcare. It's almost like they weren't actually serving anybody, it was just fraudulent activity that Trump has since ended, as he's cutting wasteful spending in USAID, ending fraudulent spending in several states, and lowering taxes for American citizens, lessening the burden on American families, all while Democrat politicians show us that.
Man, cutting taxes for all Americans, guys, doesn't that sound just fucking terrible? Ooh, I would hate if that were to happen. Man, that just sounds awful. Yep, man, I'm proud to be a Democrat.
In true colors, being angry over all of this, as Trump went more into border security.
We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Blaming Democrats for the crisis.
Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. There were murderers, 11,888 murders that came into our country. You allowed that to happen.
As hosting angel families, or the families of those victims, has been a focus of his.
I think the open border policy was one of the stupidest things ever done to our country. Fucking retarded. They look so mad. Yeah, because they are. Because all they do, they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They just disagree with everything that Trump says. Guys, I get, you can dislike Trump. Yes. But if your entire stance is whatever this person says is bad, you're just retarded. You're just retarded.
These are the angel families that we love, that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored, and I've seen it. And they got up and spoke, and the media literally just turned off the cameras. They didn't want to hear them. It was my first glimpse as to what was happening. These are sick people.
But somehow CNN tries to denigrate them.
We're actually getting a little preview of kind of the theme of his address later today at the White House when he hosts the so-called Angel Moms.
As that trash analyst should be immediately fired.
Yep.
Where CNN is obviously going to criticize everything Trump, but to collaterally attack the families of victims because
There's a reason why they're called CNN fake news.
you don't like border laws is the epitome of why the left is losing the average everyday American. As even the Democrats attending were smart enough to.
The reason why the left is losing the average everyday American is because they're pandering to the 0.1% of mentally ill, retarded freaks on the internet. And that's the truth. They want the minorities in, and they pander to the minority of our country, and they're trying to make this a country where we base our worldview and who we pander to by other people's mental illnesses. And yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Cheer for Medal of Honor recipients.
Yeah, great point. The NPCs that really want to look as good people, gobble it the fuck up. Because I said this a million times, you know? Saying everybody can do whatever they want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. It sure sounds nice until you realize that you're promoting people to listen to their mental illnesses. And eventually you need a certain amount of pushback and responsibility to your people to say, hey, you can do everything you want to do within reason.
But the idiots at CNN couldn't help themselves.
But he utilized almost like these game show type moments where you're seeing awards being presented.
American soldiers that literally left pieces of themselves behind on battlefields on behalf of defending America, getting recognized for their heroism, or as CNN sees it, a game show type moment. It should be easy to say, hey, that was a nice gesture Trump did. Only if you could put politics aside for a millisecond to simply respect Americans. But they don't like Trump, therefore they don't like Americans, and that's become very apparent. Even when Trump brought out USA's gold medal hockey team to recognize them for their improbable win,
The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
which at least some of the Democrats stood and cheered for,
Good.
but the garbage reaction at MSDNC couldn't help themselves but
here
hate
we
it.
go.
And our Olympic athletes. They should not be being used as political props, though, and frankly, allow themselves to be used as political props.
Getting a White House
Celebrating U.S. Olympic gold medalist. He's using this as a prop. Or maybe we're just proud of people representing our country and doing a great job. I don't remember hearing him say, this is what the U.S. gold Olympic medalists think. He just pulled him in to congratulate them on their win, bro. Why are all these motherfuckers so angry? And by the way, if you look at them, you can probably tell why they're mad.
visit after winning a championship is basically tradition. I didn't care when the Dodgers visited Biden after winning the ring, but somehow now the left loses their minds when they went back for Trump. And this is basically only propagated by the media, as the New York Times will fawn over the American that decided to represent China at the Olympics, but loses their mind over Americans that love America. It's
Yep.
almost like the common theme we're saying is, there's no virtues or consistency in their thinking. It's just about bringing down America, from refusing to stand for American citizens, to downplaying Medal of Honor recipients, up to pride in your country is only permissible if it's China. But literally everything Trump brought up was a trap for Democrats.
Why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason.
Yep. Voter ID is necessary. And I find it crazy that people don't understand that. We ask for ID for everything. ID to drive, ID to drink, ID to smoke, ID to get into anything 18 and up. Why would you not want ID to be presented when it comes to the fate of who our president is? And there is only one reason, and that's because of voter fraud. And that is it. That is it. And everybody knows it. No ID, no vote. Obviously.
They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things you almost say, what imagination they have. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John.
Yep. Once again, how are all of the Democrats not standing and applauding for this? It's insane. This is common sense shit that would make every country better. It is common sense. And it really is like a litmus test to see who are the retards. And there's never been a more clear example of who is retarded than this video right here. And it's every single fucking time. It is, that being said, Trump did say it. So it could be bad. Jesus.
Refusing to clap for voter ID was expected, even though 80% of Americans, regardless of party, want it. But it
Yep.
just reminds and drives home the imagery of who the left actually represents,
Yep.
and it's not us. As Trump calls out their hypocrisy.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Wants him to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card.
And it's not an exaggeration, Mayor Mamdani actually required it. And when the blizzard hit NYC,
Imagine that. Imagine that.
they desperately needed more assistance, as residents got blocked in on their streets. Public transportation was canceled without warning, and even when the city arrived to plow the streets, they plowed into vehicles instead.
Yo, you hit the car! Stop!
As the great socialism experiment of New York City is already failing 2 months in, but every single
Man, I'm shocked, bro. Man, I can't believe that. Oh, man. Oh, who could have seen that coming?
Single Democrat will applaud Mamdani as a future of their party, meanwhile screaming and shouting, screeching and pouting at all the positive statements at Trump's State of the Union, proving they would prefer that Americans suffer.
What's crazy is I actually went to New York a couple of months ago. And because I realized how it somehow has gotten even worse, I chose to hang out in the boonies rather than go to the city because I don't know how anybody feels safe there. I have no idea. I mean, good God, if you just walk outside and open your eyes in Chicago or Detroit or New York City, you will see these are the social experiments of America, and they are all failing dramatically.
Over giving Trump a win, no matter how insignificant or significant it is. But tragically, a lot of their base is too stupid to even notice.
College kids are telling us Trump's State of the Union didn't go so well. The only problem? It's tomorrow. Right? Trump's State of the
Oh my God, there's no way. There's no way.
Union speech 1 out of 10. 1's the worst, 10's the best. Negatives. What about the State of the Union last night? 1 to 10.
It was like a 1 or 2, and it was all over the place.
How did Trump do at the State of the Union?
0.
It's one thing to
I don't know what's going on college campuses, but even my experience at a college campus was everybody was a bunch of woke liberal retards. It's crazy. Like at this point, I believe so many colleges need to be completely defunded and shut down because they're turning their students into mindless drones. I don't know what's going on here. And for some reason, every person I know who has skipped college has a pretty good head on their shoulders. So what the fuck is going on in our colleges?
complete ignorance, admitting that you're apolitical, but a lot of these college idiots find it more important to pledge allegiance to their political party than actually be aware of what's actually happening.
Yep.
So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary condensing a 90-minute speech and hours of stupid media reactions, that is the tragic status of today's reality. Hopefully I've earned your subscription.
Bro, Decoy Voice really is one of the best political commentary channels on the entire internet. Amazing delivery, amazing pacing, amazing editing, and just a fucking good dude, bro. Great head on his shoulders. But yeah, bro, another damn equivalent Democrat saying, wow, it's an ethical situation. Let's say, what's this?
About that moment when the president was asking...
Oh, man. Okay. Man. What's crazy is this woman looks like she's going to say something really smart and profound. So I'm going to be shocked if that woman says some dumb shit. Hold up, here we go.
What did you think about that moment when the president was asking Democrats to stand up for American citizens during that part of the speech when he was talking about immigration and immigration enforcement efforts?
I think you can agree with the what, like standing up for American citizens, but I disagree with the how. And so it's always about how do we bring our country together, but not stand on the backs of others. There's thinly veiled racist language, anti-immigrant language in what he was asking, and that was uncomfortable.
Get her out. I don't know what DEI program allowed this retard to be a part of Congress, but if this doesn't show you that elected officials, from the people in Congress to the judges of court, are beyond idiotic, I don't know what else will. Thinly veiled racism. Sorry, officer, he committed a microaggression against me. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.